welcome back to Credit Hacks LLC 700 Plus Club. So today I decided to do a PowerPoint for you all and just kind of talk through it. And it's going to be on a interesting topic that I'm sure you all would love to hear about. I'm so excited because I just purchased my new ring light and it's awesome. So you guys can see me a little bit clearer now. If you would like to purchase this ring light, I will have the link to the exact product in the description. So let's get started. So today's PowerPoint is on rebuilding your credit. I hear so many people say that they don't even know where to get it started when it comes to rebuilding your credit. Well, today I'm going to tell you exactly how you can start rebuilding your credit. So guys, this slide is very important. Rebuilding is a part of repairing your credit. When I say this, I mean that even if you have successfully disputed items off of your credit report or you paid someone to do so, you still need to rebuild your credit by having positive accounts report on your credit report. So a lot of times what happens is when you get things disputed off of your credit, it could possibly drop your score a little because you're also losing credit age with that account. So even if you dispute negative items off your report, you will need to have positive accounts reporting. So this is also important because showing a mixture of account types like credit cards, mortgages, car loans, and things of that nature, it shows that you can manage a variety of different credit types and that you're responsible. Your credit mix makes up about 10% of your credit score. So you will need to have a variety of different things reporting. Starting from the bottom. So sometimes we see other people post about their high credit limits, their high credit scores, and the things that they purchase, like nice cars, nice homes, with their high credit limits and high credit scores. But don't let that discourage you. Rebuilding your credit, it takes time. You will get there one day, but you just have to start from the bottom. So if you are rebuilding your credit from scratch, there are a few options you have for rebuilding your credit. So one of the things that you can consider is a secured credit card. A secured credit card is just where you use your own money to put on the credit card and it will report just like a regular credit card. So you will be using your own money. You can make purchases like a regular credit card, but it will be based off of the amount that you put down. Like most of them start off with a minimum of like $200. Another option that you have is a secured loan. You can check with your bank or credit union to see if they offer these, and it's pretty similar to a secured credit card. You use your own money on the loan, and this will actually report as a like a regular installment loan. Another option that you have is store cards. This may be department store cards, jewelry stores, things like that. Now, only certain ones are easy to get approved with, and I'll actually go over that with you later on in the slide. So the things about secured cards and secured loans, you will have to pay interest on your own money, but it's so worth it when you can't get approved for unsecured cards or unsecured loans. Um, so it rebuilds your credit just like regular credit cards or regular loans, and it's a great option for you. Credit cards. So having a credit card is one of the best ways to help improve your credit score. Do not let people discourage you and say that credit cards can mess up your credit. Credit cards can only mess up your credit if you don't pay the bill and you don't manage them correctly. So, one of the things with that being said is do not max out your credit card. Just because you have a $500 limit does not mean you should spend the entire $500. So I have an example listed at the bottom. So it says if your credit limit is $500, try to spend no more than 10% or 30% max. 30% of $500 is $150. I mean, it may seem like a small amount, but if you're wanting to rebuild your credit and get the most points, keep your limit or keep your debt to a minimum when it comes to credit cards. Okay, so if your credit card is in the high 500s or above that, you may not even need an unsecured card or, I'm sorry, a secured card or a secured loan because you may be able to qualify for an unsecured credit card. I've seen scores as low as that 580 get approval for credit cards, and that was actually with Capital One. Capital One is a great place to start. That was my very first unsecured credit card. And now I have about 3 credit cards with Capital One. One of those are a business card, but it was a great start for me. Recommendations for rebuilding your credit. So now I'm going to tell you a quick way to get a total of $10,200 in credit limits reporting on your credit report. These credit options are pretty much impossible to get denied for. So, number one, MJC. MJC stands for My Jewelers Club. Basically, you are paying around $150 for a $5,000 credit limit. They may not have a big selection of jewelry, but there's a $99 sign up fee, and then you can choose one of the cheapest items that are around $100. You pay that $150 and you get your $5,000 limit. Basically, the only reasons that you may get denied for this card is if you're in an open bankruptcy, you have excessive liens or child support, like, if it was a long time and you have a very high limit, if you're not a US citizen, and you do have to have some credit. You can definitely get approved with bad credit. They accept bad credit. They just want to see that you have credit. If you're over 18 years old and you have a monthly income over $1,600 a month. So those are all of the requirements to get approved for that card. The next option is New Coast Direct. New Coast Direct is pretty much equivalent to My Jewelers Club. The same process. You pay your $150, you get your $5,000 limit. That's $10,000 right there. And your third option is a secured card with credit rebuilder card. I'm sorry, credit builder card. So all you need is $200 to get started. That will be your credit card limit. The only way that you can get denied for that card is if you're in an active bankruptcy as well. So these are great ways to rebuild your credit and have a credit limit over $10,000. Very easy. I will have the links in the in the description box. So make sure you click the link and sign up for those cards. They are well worth it. Trust me.